Hello there everyone, this is Mark III and welcome back to the lower decks of the Ionia beta, where I am just checking up on my crew because of course I'm concerned about them. Totally. And
disease added to research.
There we go, we've just got our full disease entry on shrooms because 2 crew members got sick in those last few moments there and wandered down and gave me tons of samples. So let's see, that should be in here somewhere. Mission? Stats? Don't have anything now. I can install a limited number of suit upgrades. Okay.
Your ship is like an arm.
Okay. Not seeing here. I think I need the more specialised lab, don't I? And I don't think there's any benefit to getting more samples. Hello. Oh wow, I've got three crew down here, so everyone got sick in that area. But that said, of course, we now have the entry for shrooms, so I can go ahead and try and clean those out. More samples? I already came this way. Oh well, whatever. I just got to be careful because there's no limits right now on where things can spread in my ship. So I think I kind of want to try and get those things cleaned out where I can. So let's go ahead and see if we can identify us some shrooms to kill. Right, let's clean out the menagerie in here. Just quick, smooth, easy. Once in, one out, once out, no mushrooms left behind. That's the way we want to go, right? I will, I think, call the 3 to the hangar. So while I'm doing this, I can do something with them. Which is, I will launch back to Abvonti. I mean, there's no surface sites down here there, so
Harvester destination set.
I'm going to launch that and do that as soon as they arrive here. It means that they get to be useful while I'm hunting around the ductwork. So I think that's probably the next lesson on later on. It's like how to make the game a bit less grindy. Is try to keep your auto harvesting modules and things active and doing something where you can. So I've sent these 3 guys, and then while they're doing that, I'm going to wander into here. I've got to keep in mind there is a different kind of infestation going on in here as well. So yeah, there's these things which I think are beneficial. I'm not entirely sure. I just know they're not shrooms, and that's the basis that I'm not looking to actively expunge them at the moment. Is there anything down here? Doesn't look like. Okay, let's get up here. That's another thing about the big storage. It's like it's got a couple of extra roboport spots to park your Robotniks in. Quite nice. I also suspect, or continue to suspect, that whoever developed this game might have been inspired by Sonic the Conic, because Robotnik is the original name of Dr. Eggman. At least that's the connection I draw as soon as I hear Robotnik. But yeah. Well, that was my thought. Oh, jeez. Well, some manti, I guess. Though there's also those little green clouds drifting around, which are spore infestations, as you can see something. That's not mushroom, so I'll let it go for now. This one is, I think, mushrooms. I just heard gurgling noises. Oh. There we go. Anything else around? There's something very nearby. Yep, it's trying to push this way. Not gonna let it. You're not gonna escape from me that easy. I just think this one has, like, when you kill it, it's got a 50% chance of releasing a spore cloud and pushing onwards to a nearby spot to contaminate. So this is why having some kind of way to stop them is pretty useful. Nothing. Nothing. Hello. Yeah, so try to be careful with your infections, or at least try to get a useful infection going on. I feel like I need some more robots. I'll leave that one be. Right. One thing I do want to do though is there's one sulfur there. I want to go here because there is a site for me to grab.
Launch sequence activated. 9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6,
So come on, people.
5, 4,
Ammo is somewhat low, so grab some of that.
0. Launch
Yay!
sequence activated.
On we go. But my plan is like to eventually get like 2 tractor beams going for this on the main ship, so I can harvest relatively quickly from resource sites. Oh, right over there. 2 tractor beams, right? But the truth is that you only get the 1 hangar, so the hangar deployment and coming back is going to take up a lot of the wait time if you're staying to fully harvest a single system. So it depends what you're after. Tractor beams can get fully harvested stuff from Rex.
60%.
Interesting, Manti.
80%.
Sorry, not Manti, Caruls. My bad. They just look kind of biotank, I suppose? Increased harvester biomass tank. Oh yeah, I forgot the harvester has a separate biomass tank, which determines how much biomass it can actually harvest on a run to a planet. So yeah, getting that upgrade is actually good as well. I like this fact you can upgrade the harvester. I feel like it's kind of too easy though. I feel like you should have to, like, you get the tech and then you have to actually build the upgrade. That might have been a little more quote unquote immersive, I guess. Over here. Oh, a sample I didn't get. I think these are the Manti. Yeah, Mantis. Yeah, the Mantis are low. The Cruel have got like that taller upper body insectoid kind of thing. I've got a ton of samples though. This was great. I don't mind being here. Apart from the fact that my harvester was about done. Yeah, one more. There we go, harvester's full. I can't see any genetic contamination on those. Is what I guess I was looking for. Yeah, that's a Cruel. Upper body, buggy eyes, that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, sorry, what I was talking about, like stuff on the channel. I was talking about this like 5-10 minutes ago-ish, and I got completely sidetracked. Right. Something it might be of interest. I mean, someone mentioned in the Discord that they liked multiplayer content a bit more. Hello? Oh, you can't reach me? What a shame. I know, it's cheesy of me, I'm standing on the rocks, but hey, it works. As I said, It only works if they don't have ranged attacks, and sometimes melee ones can get at you anyway if they have enough reach. So it's not a be-all, end-all kind of thing. It's just sometimes useful, depending on what you're up against. I mean, more mantis. Okay. But yeah, something that should hopefully be coming onto the channel pretty soon. Ooh, Mantis level 1, great. Is Warhammer 40k Gladius, which is a multiplayer with me and Dammer, where we are on the same team against a horde of AIs because neither of us are super confident in our abilities, and the AIs are in free-for-all mode, so who knows what's going to happen with them. I'm just waiting for like another spawn or two, and then I'm going to leave. But we've got the first session done, recording that. The thing is, Gladius is is actually a really decent 40k game, given the track record, sadly, of 40k games being like, you know, iffy at best. I think is probably a fair description for some of the stuff. It depends a lot. Oh, good, cool, excellent. No sample. Okay, right, I'll accept that and I'll leave. I don't want to linger here too long.
10, 9, launch sequence activate.
But Gladius itself has some instabilities and like launching coherently. Sometimes the game lags a little bit, so
0.
it's a little bit shaky sometimes on the main end of it. Though in the game itself, it tends to be pretty solid. So Dammer and I, we're both waiting to see how our second session starts out, if we are able to load the save correctly, that kind of jazz, just to make sure that we've got everything good to go before we actually start releasing it as a full-on video series. But yeah, that's something that we do actively have in the works though, and on my Discord I said it was like a potential thing that might happen. And look at this. We looked on the planet and they weren't, and now we've got up here and all these things are bio-contaminated. Darn it. Oh well, right. Let's move on. Let's move on. But yeah, that's where I started off talking about the channel in Discord at the beginning of this video, and then it's like, got distracted, got back to it, finally got to my point. At least I remembered to get to my point, because sometimes I don't. You know that. Anyway, let's go. Merchants.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Oh. Hostiles? Gotta be somewhere down here. Why is my tracker alerting me to... Here we go. So one of those crates had a critter in it. Oh, it's a cruel. Okay. Wasn't expecting that quite, but yeah, the cruel was apparently in the ship. Fair enough. But yeah, that kind of thing is why it's like good to have like a lot of people to contain anything that actually wanders on board that way. You'd be surprised what fits in those crates sometimes. Anyway, yeah, we came out here. We want to talk to the trader because I hope that the trader's got useful modules for us. At least that's the theory. Right. Also, sunstorms. Don't know. Right, trader? Trader. Here we go.
Welcome.
Trader, you are offering me a shield blueprint and a Mance 1 blueprint.
Welcome.
Also, why do we only have... Oh no, we've got 6, it's just worth 2. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Why do we have 6? We were supposed to have 7. Who cares? Right. Unless life support system doesn't react to anything? No. I do not know. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, resources. Alien research will be something we need for doing doodads. I think what we need right now, though, is the clone lab, if we can. Oh, frameworks. Of course. We need to get some stuff refined. Yeah, we need to get some stuff refined. Let's go ahead and do that. let's get refinery running. This is why we need more crew, honestly. But we do have the extra people. I will just go ahead and call, like...
Job assigned. Job assigned. Job assigned.
everyone over here to do some refining. Because, come on peeps, do the thing. It's really bright and glowing in here. Oh wait, didn't I get a... I got a ship upgrade as well, didn't I? Where do I find that? Let's go downstairs, I suppose, and look for an upgrade slot. I forgot I had that. I've had that for a little bit now. Nothing in here. Alright. Into the hangar. Here's an upgrade slot. Install module upgrade kit alien detector. Don't really need it. I mean, I've got the guns and things. This area is usually manned when it's in operation, so that's not an upgrade I'd want. Let's go into the tractor beam. And we can install an extra workstation. Alright. Or an upgrade alien detector kit. Again, this thing, when operation, it's usually manned, so I'm not sure. Maybe the workstation. That'll let us put more people in here and make this area as a whole more secure. I just wish there was an option to give this refinery an extra worker slot. But then again, it's a bigger module that already gets an extra upgrade slot, isn't it? So
materials have been refined.
Who knows? I'm not sure what to do with that upgrade module now, actually. Anyway, yeah, stop getting distracted. Come on, you've got things you want to be doing. Which is, you wanted to be talking to the trader because... Focus, you idiot. Right, crew. Clone lab, which we now have because we fired up the refinery, which was deliberate.
And added to the crew. Thanks to superior...
So, there we go. We have installed the new clone lab down here.
Survival guide update. To increase...
Okay, so let's see what we can do by way of research. So,
new materials have been refined.
We can produce an arachnoid. We can actually produce a mantis. So this is mantis. Sorry. So this is what I wanted to know before I went to speaking to the trader. Mantis. I knew we were collecting some samples. I didn't know if we had enough for the tier 1, which we do. So we can't. Well, it's not we can't. I could buy it, but we don't need to buy it. So I'll buy a shield thing. I will give you some nitro. I want to hang on to the blue radiation because rare stuff.
New materials have been refined.
So just trade away those panels, I guess. Actually, no, let's trade away some frameworks instead. Oh, wait, no, frameworks are actually really cheap. A cable? Okay, right, there we go. So a shield for that. And I'll give away another cable for some extra frameworks. So there we go. And we gave them the shields. Need to travel to hazardous clusters. The more shields, the better the ship is protected. We can now build those. And it is centrifuges, whatever you need to make those. I don't know. But we do need a weapon workshop as well, though. So that's something else we need to do. Let's install a biotank over here, I guess. Biomass is currently at 20 out of 40. So I could actually do with an extra thing. An extra biotank right now. But for I'm not going to. I'm going to blow it. Bye-bye. Because since this is the bit near the junction, I want to get a workshop in there.
Workshop module.
Where again, it's easy access, get to it quickly, do what you need, and then wander off again. So, ease of access is the idea. Though I don't have the
Assign
bigger
engineers
things.
to the workshop in order to speed up research
And
processes.
alien research, I should probably grab that as well for when we run into
Aliens
things.
that have been captured alive will be held in the Alien Research Facility.
I think there's a good place for it. I mean, it fits. Maybe if I shuffle the reactor down slightly. That sounds like a good idea. I guess that's the reactor in place. The alien research is located there. I'm kind of excited though. I've never actually seen or been in the alien research either, so I don't know what that'll be. But yeah. Oh hey, someone in the refinery just got promoted. Excellent. Keep doing a good job, guys. Let's go ahead and double check all this. So we're at the workshop.
Survival guide update. Alpha 1.
Thank you for that. We saw that last time. We don't have any energy barriers or things, but we are actually very short on resources in general. We could use some more robotics, but we are actually low on frames. Energy cells? No. And the harvest upgrades, it lists them here, but they are automatically installed. So if I'd had to pay for them here and to craft them, I think would have been a better option. So that's that. The other thing is the alien research.
Survival guide update.
Very XCOM-esque.
Aliens that have been captured alive will be held in the Alien Research Facility.
And that's all it tells me. There are, however, 3 separate things. And, oh, I see. To unlock the things, the
New
abilities,
materials have been refined.
I need to spend radiation blue here as well as samples, when before it was just like you could install them into a new clone and maybe the clone cost would increase, but that's it. So now it's a separate research thing that has to happen. And of course here's the biotech, where all the genetic goop goes. So, right, anyway, moving on. Clone lab. We need more peeps. The MANT consumes hydrochloride, HCI. I'm not quite sure which one that is. But this one, the arachnoid DNA improves intelligence and speed, but weakens health.
New materials have been refined.
So good for engineering. This one is great for tasks on board ship, like scanning or running the teleporter or refining or stuff like that. But they are weaker in general combat. They just die more easily, flat out. So
Processing.
that's the thing. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to do this manually. Yeah, pretty quick. That's fine. So let's have a look. We got base human. 100 health, runs on O2. 75 health, runs on O2. So again, 25 hit points. It's like a quarter of the health. But it's got slightly better resistance to diseases, and it's slightly more intelligent.
New
So
materials have been refined.
it's an improvement. It's just not a massive one.
Cloning initiated.
However, advantage of the arachnoid is it lives on O2. So, since it lives on O2, that means that it can share the same biosphere as humans.
New
And that can be
arrived.
quite a useful thing. And I got an achievement for first contact, because technically I'm meeting an alien race for the first time. I'll give it that, but still.
Enemy spotted.
What the hell?
Retreat.
A mantis. Oh, it must have come from one of those eggs. I guess. I'm not sure where that came from, but it could have just easily slipped in from the warehouse area as well, so it's like, This is why we have a lot of crew planned for this area.
Been refined.
But yeah, I want to check in with these guys to see what kind of stuff they've been getting. So, improved mining, weapon specialist, alien destroyer, improved mining. Where's the other guy? There's the other one. Right. Alien destroyer. So maybe this is like, what I'm thinking is, it seems like the skills they get are the same. I mean, one of them leveled up in here from refining, but they didn't get a refining skill. So maybe what they get depends on their species.
New materials have been refined.
At least that's what I'm feeling. Anyway, let's go ahead and get. We got that. We called in that mantis. Let's see if there's any. Do I have any O2 plants to install in my greenhouse? I don't think I do. Now that I'm thinking about it.
The ship must provide a proper bias.
Interesting. My PDA didn't appear. Okay. We've got 3 ferns doing O2. And I have no plants. Okay, so yeah, I do need to find some more plants to actually start expanding my biosphere a bit more. Not sure how I feel about that one. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and actually get back to work. Let's get up here. We can take 2. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll do that. Let's go ahead and install a slot in here if there's a crew module thing. Alien detector. No. No, just the alien detection module. To be fair, if aliens do get into here, I kind of need to know about it. But remove a module upgrade kit.
Survival guide update.
Health station.
New materials have been refined.
I guess I want to have that. It's good to know I can actually pull out the upgrades and things, but it's like, maybe that one's actually a good one to have in here. Just in case, you know? Anyway, yeah, moving on. I'm going to call in 2 people. I'm going to call in
Job assigned.
the Mant, Private Berisha, and I'm going to call in one of my people from...
Job
yeah,
assigned.
I'll call you in because you are the lowest level one. Apparently another alien has spawned somewhere. No alien motion detected, dealt with. Okay. Good with you guys. Oh, wait, hang on. Look at that. Ship out there. Yay! But I'm going to hyper jump on a course to get this sector scanned. There's this odd system down here. But I want to get these areas scanned, and I called 2 people to the bridge to help with that. So hopefully, because they're on here, as the stuff gets scanned, they'll get experience for it too. And that's my thought and why I called some people in, because there's about to be a lot of scanning. And, oh geez, there is a shipwreck. The Veritate. What the hell's a shipwreck? But it has a biohazard sign on it. Thing is, that's also where I want to go, to scan all the neighbouring stuff. Well, let's go there again. We are at the end of the mission, I suppose. Sorry, end of the episode. What's going to happen if we're in the same place as the Variate?
New materials have been refined.
The hell is that? Whatever it is, it's a different design from human stuff. I think. Look at that thing. Also, the fact it's in bright red light doesn't really make it look that inviting. Do I need a... Can I set that as a destination for my... No. I guess I need the ship assault module? Which requires frameworks and energy, so... I guess it's a ship assault module is what I need for that. And attack and enter enemy ships. That's something to do. Thing is, I don't have any idea what the heck happens on one of those places, except it's... yeah. But yeah, the reason I jumped in at the end of this episode, because I wasn't sure if we might suddenly come under attack or something. So that's why I wandered off just in case. But with that said, we're at the end of the half hour, so... this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show and this trip around in Alpha Genesis. Hopefully this is a bit faster and a bit more coherent than the 4 test episodes I did, but
New materials have been
I don't know if it is or not. But yeah. Catch you all some other time and see you all later. Bye bye.